I think it was in 1964 or 1965. Hey, that was 58 years ago. And I was 8 years old. I was between 7 and 8 years old. The reason I'm telling you, I'm coming out and saying this, because there's really no shame. Like I say, I'm 66 now. The things that y'all young people are seeing now are nothing like what we used to see when we was coming up. I'm going to tell you what happened back in 1965 or 66. I was outside playing. My mom, she had washed and she had put the clothes out on the clothesline. Well, a storm cloud was coming up, and she ran out of the house to start getting the clothes off, then taking the clothes off the clothesline. As she was doing that, I didn't have many toys. I had a little tie, you know, a car tire that I would roll around. That was my little toy. And I was out there just rolling the toy, you know, rolling my tire around. And I happened to look up. And when I looked up, between two clouds, I was looking at the clouds coming over because it was dark. Between two clouds, I seen one at first. One white horse. Didn't look like it was big as a regular horse, but it was flying from one cloud to the open space. And behind it, a little behind it, to the side of it, was another one. And as I looked at him, because I had never seen nothing like that, I ran and told I said, Mama, look. My mom, she turns around and she looks at it. She said, yeah, baby. She said, we used to see them all the time. Now, I used to hear my grandma and them talk about it. And they said, they used the term nickeling. Now, if you know any old people, like I say now, I'm 66. So any old people, especially in the South, and they say a young man was talking about a horse. So what do it mean when a horse nickel? And they'll tell you, it's like when he's making the sound, but they used the term nickeling. My grandma used to say, yeah, we used to hear him nickeling, we used to look up and we used to see him. Well, it's a lot of stuff, young people, that was back then. Okay, let me put it this way. Look, if you're 20 years old, look at when you was 10 years old and see how things have changed just in 10 years. You don't, I mean, you can see the change, and that's just 10 years. I'm 66, I've seen a lot. But I'm going to start sharing it. The reason I'm going to start sharing it, I kind of got discouraged because when I start talking about my spiritual experiences, and I got a lot of stuff, they say I was born with a veil, but I say it's a gift from God for me to see. And I tell people exactly what I seen. I let them know you're going to have a daughter and she's going to be shaped. She's going to have hair like this. I did it with my sisters. I did it. I've seen it. So I'm not going to be ashamed to share my stories anymore.